Runners and lifters have been at war with each other for some time. Runners think that lifting slows them down by causing unnecessary muscle gain. Lifters think that running kills gains. What if I were to tell you that both are wrong and you can actually do both to complement your training? Because when you include both into your training, you create a training plan that's more functional and sustainable. So first off, a little about me. I used to be a competitive runner all throughout high school and through my first year of college. Aside from the gym workout every once in a blue moon, we didn't really touch weights that much. So after a while, not only did I look weak, I also felt weak. And after my first year of college, I ended up dropping out of running because I just felt drained. I was done with it. So that's when I got my first gym membership. I ended up building muscle for about a year, gained some confidence, but then it kind of felt the same. I was also feeling drained. I was also feeling bored. My training didn't feel sustainable, but it wasn't until I got into the triathlon training where things really started to click for me. So over summer, I made sure to train swimming, biking, running, and I also started to include weightlifting. And that's when it kind of clicked for me. I didn't need to choose one or the other, and both actually helped complement my performance. So the biggest misconception is that running kills gains. If you do it properly, like 1 to maybe even 3 sessions of 30 to 45 minutes of cardio a week, you'll be just fine. It's actually going to help improve your lifts by improving blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscle, which leaves you with better recovery so you can lift for longer and harder in the gym for your next workout. And then for runners, lifting is especially important because even if you're not trying to build the bodybuilder physique, it's good for injury prevention. So lifting is especially important for runners because running is a huge stressor on the body. It's high impact. When you're running, you're slamming your feet into the ground over and over and over for miles on end. So when you introduce lifting into your regimen, not only are you gonna have bigger arms to flex in the mirror, if you run competitively, you'll be able to make it to your state championship meet without pulling a hamstring. And then the same goes for if you're a non-competitive runner, if you just do it for fun. Lifting can still help with your daily functional strength. You're going to be able to finally carry your groceries in one go without looking like you're struggling. And like I said, injury prevention. So how exactly do you combine running and lifting? Well, that depends on your goals. If your goal is to achieve an aesthetic or bodybuilding physique, include at least 1 to 2 sessions a week of running or cardio or any sort of thing. So while this video is mostly geared towards running, any form of cardio works. The Stairmaster, the bike, swimming, anything. The point is to do what's sustainable for you. Find something that's fun for you and that you enjoy to do to make your training fun. Because when training feels fun, you're going to be able to do it for longer, which means you get fitter. And then this whole positive feedback loop happens where you're enjoying yourself and you're improving all along the way. But if your goal is strictly running or more geared towards running, so keep your running in your schedule, but then lift 2 to 3 times a week at least. So for my schedule, I lift about 3 full body workouts a week, and that's working for me. It's great, it's time efficient, and I can still get my runs in without losing any strength or muscle mass. So whether you're a weightlifter or a runner, I recommend including both into your training regimen. Not only will it be more sustainable over time, you're also gonna be more functional. You're gonna be able to walk up the stairs without being out of breath. You're gonna be able to have some show muscles. You can finally be the guy who the teacher calls on to pick up all the chairs at school. So really, training doesn't need to be one thing and one thing only. That's gone. That time has passed. We're now in an era where you can include all different disciplines and succeed at them. So if you're a lifter, you don't need to train like Goggins running ultras and marathons if that's not your goal. If you're a runner, you don't need to lift like Arnold if that's not your goal. The point is to do stuff that's sustainable for you. Train in a fun, fully functional way. So if your goal isn't to have the body of a runner, you're not gonna have a body of the runner. But if your goal isn't to have a body of a bodybuilder, you're not gonna have the body of a bodybuilder. Simple as that. So I encourage you to try implementing both. But if you already do both, please share your experience in the comments down below. Thank you.